You're listening to
theloudest.com on the planet.
Tonight's presentation in radio's outstanding theater of thrills,
KNAC.com.
Yeah, Pure Rock, KNAC.com, theloudest.com on the planet. Impaler is a name familiar to many of the 80s underground metal fans, and this Minnesota band's popularity was due sort of being in the right place at the right time. The debut EP, Rise of the Mutants, and one of the greatest titles way back when, and it's still good, If We Had Brains, We'd Be Dangerous, were one of those releases singled out by Tipper Gore, the PMRC, which is kind of irrelevant these days. But at the time, Impaler were offensive, which of course meant great free publicity for the band. They have a new CD out called Cryptozoology, Creatures of God, and of course you just heard Chupacabra from that release. Right now, joining me on the phone, he's in town taking care of some business, guitarist Kyle Skogquist.
Hey, what's going on, Will?
What's going on, man?
Not much.
Good.
Enjoying the California weather. It's a nice change from Minnesota.
I would imagine you are loving this weather as opposed to snow drifts and snow flurries and the...
Yeah, the frozen tundra. Gotta love it.
Outstanding. So talk to me about Cryptozoology and how long it took to put that together.
Well, we started recording Cryptozoology probably mid-summer 2009, and we had been writing songs for it for pretty much since I had joined the band, and just kind of really pumping the title, and Bill had thought up the concept of cryptozoology, all the creatures of folklore, Jersey Devil, Chupacabra, Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, and figured that was a lot of open topics to write about. So we just had our CD release show 2 days ago in our hometown, and that went really well. Great turnout, great reception. It's kind of cool. We got Mike Torok, the original guitar player, back as well. So,
okay.
3 out of the 4 original members of Impaler are back.
Nice.
And Tom Croxton, the drummer, he's been in for a little bit over 10 years, so he's pretty much pretty much an original member now anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been in going on 4 years. So we got a nice mixture of the original, and they allow me to kind of put in my own style as well. So
that's the whole idea. I mean, you know, you make your mark, so to speak.
Yeah.
Your rockers, this is Kyle Skogquist, guitarist of Impaler. For more information, go to their MySpace page, Impaler Horror Rock. That would be it. Tell you what, let's play another track from Cryptozoology. Come back and talk with Kyle. You're listening to The Vault here on the loudest.com on the planet's KNAC.com. Pure Rock live in the net where giants dwell. Again, brand new Pure Rock from Impaler, Cryptozoology, Creatures of God. And I'm back with Kyle Skogquist, guitarist of the band. I had a chance, Kyle, to really listen to the CD in detail. I got this about a couple of weeks ago, so I want to thank I forget the gentleman's name at MVD for sending it to me. So that's cool because a band like Impaler is like one of those bands that I, of course, knew from the get-go, and just happy to see bands like yourselves still at it and just putting out rock and metal. And that's what I'm all about. That's what the show's all about. And I got the new CD. I'm like, cool, I love it. It seems that every year there's been a new Impaler release. There hasn't been like a 2-3 year hiatus in between releases. So if it's not DVDs or whatnot, I think Impaler's released a CD almost every year. And
yeah, we've been pretty much staying busy with that.
Mm-hmm.
The previous CD before Cryptozoology was Alive Beyond the Grave.
Right.
Which was our live CD, and then
a house band at the funeral parlor.
Yep, that was our second DVD release, and I think there's talks about a third DVD coming soon.
Yeah, habeas.
We'll cover a lot of footage over the last few years. We did a European tour summer 2008. Played some festivals, and then of course last time we were out here it was 2006, the West Coast tour.
That's good.
And
well, it's good. It's good to see the band. Hey, still active, and the image and everything is even more over the top than in the heyday. So I think the important thing is that the band is still going strong. Lineup changes and whatnot. But hey, it's just like that's why I was so surprised when not only when I got the I got Old School Ghouls, and then I got One Nation Underground. Like when I first got those releases, I was like, wow, I remember these guys, and you guys have been going at it ever since. So
that's awesome, man.
how long ago was it, Kyle, when Impaler was last out in California?
I believe it was spring of 2006.
Yeah.
At the Knitting Factory with Vixen and the Chips.
Oh my goodness, that's right.
Yeah, it's pretty bizarre lineup. There's 3 stages with a variety of rock and metal, and just a great time. Definitely had a good time doing it.
And Pure Rockers, if you don't recall that moment, the band the next day, before they headed back home, they had them all in studio, and I think at that point, I think it was Habeas Corpus, and we played quite a few releases from that. I probably mixed some Habeas Corpus and threw in some older stuff like Old School Ghouls and whatnot. So I had just a bunch of stuff at that time, and quite the drive you had, must I say?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, it was our tour van's last tour before it died, and definitely hauled a lot of people throughout the years, and that was actually pretty much right when I joined up with the band too.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, Pure Rockers. Ain't no Impaler Learjets. Not in the budget. So.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Still waiting on that.
Still waiting on that. Excellent. So cool. So Kyle, while you're in town, you just soaking up the rays or taking care of some business?
Well, I hear there's not too many rays to be soaked up. I hear it's supposed to be raining over the next few days.
Oh, really? That's a shocker.
I guess I'll take the rain over the snow. This 60 degree weather is better than the 20 below zero that I've been used to the last month. But actually in town to go see Pee Wee Herman at the Nokia Theater.
Pee Wee Herman show?
Yeah, I figure that's a show that definitely should not be missed.
You are a hardcore fan to fly in for that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I need a little getaway too.
Well, Kyle, I wanted to have you bounce in to the show while you were out here. I would have loved to have you in studio, but due to the time restraints and everything going on this particular weekend, it would have been near impossible. And also considering your plane just landed not that long ago, so
yeah,
exactly.
I appreciate you having me, Will.
You got it, man. Well, look, enjoy your time here in SoCal, and continued success. And I hope things work out well with cryptozoology. This is another track, and the final track that we're going to play from the CD. Where is the Minnesota Iceman? Kyle, you take care and have a good one, man.
You too, man. Thanks a lot, Will.
All right. You were listening to The Vault here on the loudest.com on the planet, KNAC.com.
Satisfaction, they hold the beast, beat your house, running free in the great old woods.
pure rock. Live on the nets, where is the Minnesota Iceman, Minnesota's own Impaler? I want to thank Kyle Skogquist for calling in. Well, he flew in for the Pee Wee Herman show. That's why he's in California. That's a fan. That is a fan. You know, if I fly somewhere, it's to go see a rock band. You know, it's or a concert festival. But he flew to California to go see the Pee Wee Herman show. Wow, cool. Well, there you have it.